clutch on there just for shits and giggles and make sure it lines up. And it looks like it's lined up pretty damn well with the sprocket in the rear. Let's see what this. Let's wrap up this fender, and I'll call it a day if I can find the hole. I don't know. Okay. One. That bad boy is looking good in my opinion. I like that yellow. Let's put these up and then we'll just set the seat on there. I gotta clean the seat up just a little more. Okay. Not bad, man, not bad. Looks pretty good. Do one more walk around. And we'll call it a day until we get the rest of the parts. All right. All right, we are working on, we haven't filmed everything as you can tell. We're filming a lot of this step-by-step stuff. So we put 41 chain on here because that's what we had. And, well, that's what we need for this clutch. This clutch needs a, this clutch needs 41 or 420 chain. We just happen to have some brand new, straight from Tractor Supply, 41 chain. So we'll tighten that up a little bit more here, but we've got what looks to be a pretty straight run between our rear sprocket and our clutch here. Everything looks pretty good. So I think what we're going to do is tighten the engine back down, and then we'll come back here and adjust this rear tire and get this chain tension correct. I'm really hoping we can get that PWK flat side carburetor to tune well enough to run this clutch. I have not been able to successfully run a clutch on any of my bikes so far. I haven't tried my other, but the other two bikes I wasn't able to do that. Just I couldn't get the carb to run right and be at a low enough RPM to where it wasn't engaging the clutch. I'm sure it was all end user error. But let's go ahead and tighten the engine down. And let's check this real quick. Man, that's perfect. Perfect. Nice and smooth like butter. So we'll tighten that front down and tighten the back. Actually, we'll tighten the front of the engine, and then we'll come back here and adjust the wheels back, and that obviously will give us our chain tension. So let's go ahead and tighten that front end there. There we go. We'll come back and and actually wrench these down. I just want it to be tight enough where we don't get any. All right, so 3 here, 2 here. We're going to loosen up here. And tighten up here. Now that should be good. All right. So, chain is lined up. Let's take it over here. Sorry. So let's show you this first. There's that. Bring it onto this side. And then there's that. And then if we go straight down the chain there, that looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? And then I think that tension's pretty good. A hard time, no matter what. There's no room in here. No room. We'll get it eventually. There's always one. You know that. Alright, so a quick update on the build. We'll just go over some things that we've done off camera. We got our Go Power Sports shipment in today, but that was rather disappointing. We'll go over that here in a moment. So we do have the brakes on now. So those brakes are hooked up and connected. We have the exhaust on. We got that today. We painted that flat black, as you can see there. So we've got the exhaust. We've got the throttle cable hooked up to the flat side carburetor. And I think, so what else did we do? Oh, we got the foot peg on. So as I swing around here, we got both of our foot pegs on. We have our clutch on, and then the chain and the sprocket, and everything's adjusted really well. And on the other side of the exhaust. What we don't have, well, the Moto Pro 212 over here has a larger tapered neck bearing than the Moto Max. I did not know that. So when I ordered my bearings off of Go Power Sports, they were the Moto 212 Pro tapered bearings, which is what I have in my hand here. So this fits this, and I assumed, because they don't have any other bearings, tapered bearings like this on their site for Moto, that they would fit the Moto Max. But guess what? They don't. They don't fit the upper or the lower. Well, guess what I found out? The upper and the lower for the Moto Max are two different sizes. So I went on to the Moto site. Guess I should have done that to begin with instead of assuming I was good to go with Go Power Sports. The lower and the upper are two different sizes. Now I've ordered from eBay a set that should fit, and I do say should, because it is a fiasco to find these things. Go Power Sports doesn't have them. OMB Warehouse doesn't have them. EC Carburetor, I couldn't find them. Moto, the site said sold out. So finding these neck bearings has been a fiasco. So, with a little luck, the ones I ordered will be the ones that fit, right? I don't know though. So I'll call those folks on Monday and see if I can come up with something. We got the seat mounted. So everything's good to go minus two pieces, two lousy pieces, and that is the neck bearings. So once I get those in, I'll bring you guys back and we'll start shooting some video again. Hey, so welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. We had a bit of a hard time sourcing the tapered neck bearings for the Moto Max 212. This is a 2018 model, I believe. And the upper and the lower tapered neck bearings for this bike are two different sizes. One is a larger size and it gets press fitted onto here, and then the smaller size seats in the top here. And it was a bear. Moto site was sold out. Go Power Sports didn't have it. O&B Warehouse did not have it, and many other sites eventually had to go into eBay, and it was not easy. So here are the bearings. This that's the top bearing and that's the bottom bearing right there. We're going to go ahead and pack those with grease, and we're going to see if we can get this thing mounted up. And I am going to pack it with grease. I've seen on some of the newer Moto assembly vids, folks are like, nah, you don't need to. I think they say don't grease it up, but I'm going to be honest with you, the condition of the one that I took out of there, obviously some moisture had gotten into there and it was just destroyed because of that. So we're going to do it this way. And I know this isn't, oh, we're losing our camera. There we go. And I know this isn't the proper method for packing grease. You know, we should be working it in. I get it, you know, working it. That's where we're going to need to put it. I believe that's this one. We'll know immediately. That's it. And that's seated. Look at that. Perfect. We'll grease up everything here. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought we were going to have to mash it down a bit, but that worked out well. And we're going to grease the shit out of everything. Yeah, look at that, huh? And get that little piece of towel out of there. There we go, man. Look at that. Nice. Let me come over here and wash my hands. Wipe my hands off, not really wash them. So let's get our nuts and bolts and bits and pieces. Looks like we're missing a piece of the riser. That is not good. Nope. Alright, so I guess we shouldn't have put that there because that's where that's going to go. Let's wheel the bike over and grab our hammer. Get our wheel over there. Exciting times here. And let's take this down. All right. Like so, without hurting ourselves. Like that. We'll put this forward. Like so. And let's see if we can get that to go without any significant damage or harm to the bike. Kind of like that. And we need to take the other bearing, and with a little luck we can pump all that in, kind of like that. See, that's much better now. There we go. And then we can take like that. What do you think? No, we need yeah, I think that's working out. I'm liking that. There we go. Progress. What do we got down here? Nothing, right? There's nothing that goes there. Nice and fluid. I like it. We will have to tighten that down a little more. In the meantime, look at that. That is refreshing, to say the least, to get those in there. And it's very fluid. I like it. We'll just have to tighten that up a little bit. So let's put the kickstand on. There it is. Look at that. Okay. We need to tighten that up. Well, I'm not sure if that would go there or if that would go down yonder. I know there was one up top. Okay. I know that piece goes up there. And we will tighten that down here in a moment. Everything seems Very fluid. Look at that. Very nice. All right. We're slowly but surely. We can readjust all this stuff here a little bit to come through like it needs to. So what we will do is we will need that to be like that. Oh, that's not fitting very flush, is it? So let's take a seat. This. I left it over there. All right. I don't know. We might have lost 2 bolts. So we'll cross that bridge. Let's tighten these up. Let's see. Put them right there for the time being. What do you think? Hopefully they tighten up nice. Man, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Bike is coming together. What do you think, huh? There we go. All right. So the handlebars are completely squared away. Kill switch. We will run through here. Right, I think. I don't know. Would it be better to bring it down over here? Yeah, it's better. For some reason, let's try it up here. Oh.